Oh, get something for my baby. Oh. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? I end up hitting the live button while I was in the line at the store. I didn't even know I went live. Up in there getting my Kardashians. Oh, okay. How you get out the parking lot? Okay. So y'all don't laugh at me. Because I had the phone in my back pocket the whole time. I'm walking through the store with a box of Kardashians. Didn't even know I had went live. But listen. Thank you. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Aaliyah. What's going on, Liz? I seen Teresa rolling. What's going on, y'all? I guess I gotta, this would be my weekly rant. I guess that's what you would call it. But listen to me. I seen a post about an hour ago. And it tripped my head out. Because it seemed like some type of dispute between a guy, his current fiance, and his child's mom. And I read the comments, and the comments kind of killed me, because the comments said that's the child mom regardless. So at the end of the day, no other woman that's gonna come in his life is gonna measure to his child's mother, right? Listen to me, and listen to me good. I have a 17-year-old son. My 17-year-old son's father is married. This is his second wife. But one thing he ain't never had to worry about me about is playing with him with his son and playing with him with his wife. A lot of women who have children with men get a lot of things confused, thinking that gives you some type of open door, a position in a man's life over the woman that he's with. Hear me and hear me good. The only discussion, the only authority that you have is your son or your daughter with that person. Other than that, the woman in his life is to be respected. I have never and will never cross my children's father's women. The wife he's with, the girl he's with, I don't call, listen to me, I don't call my baby daddy's phone at a certain time of the night. He has a wife. Unless my son is in a hospital or missing, I have no reason to call his phone. That's disrespecting her. I have no reason to call his phone about nothing. Whatever I need to talk to him about that ain't an emergency, I could call him at a respectable time. I could call him at a respectable time. I don't cross her. I don't think that I have a position to cross her just because I have a baby with this man. You have to understand something. I don't even look for money from this man. What's up, Belinda? When it comes down to financial needs for me, because I see so many people saying if your baby mama need a car, this and that, unless him and his wife or him and his old lady sit down and they discuss that they want to help me if I have a need, that's a choice they're going to make. But I don't feel obligated to his money. That's his woman's money. His job is to take care of his son and take care of his household, not take care of me. If that's what my man is for, that's what my hands are for, to go work and make my own money and take care of myself. But he is not obligated to me because we have a child together. See, the comfort level that people have when they have a baby with a person gets them confused on the position that they have with a person. And a lot of times that's why y'all let y'all children disrespect them women. But I wish my son would disrespect his stepmama. His first wife. I ain't gonna never forget this. My son, I dropped him off by his dad's house. My son was young. My son knocked on the door, and my son's father's wife at the time opened the door. My son blew past this girl like she wasn't standing there. Almost knocked her down and ran through the house. And I sat there and I seen it. And I ain't say nothing. So at the time they had a house phone, so I called the house phone and she answered. I said, let me ask you a question. Do my son respect you? She said, girl, I be having to talk to him 2, 3, or 4 times. He don't be listening to me and this and that. And I said, what does daddy say? She says, daddy be just saying, be patient. I said, be patient my ass. He's supposed to respect you. That's your house. That's why you pay your bills. You are the queen of that house. And my son should never be able to dot your door and disrespect you. And that's coming from his mama. He don't come in your house and don't speak to you. He don't come in your house and don't acknowledge you. Who the hell he think he is? And if his daddy don't make him respect you, when his daddy get up and put on his shoes, you need to be putting my son's shoes on, making my son go wherever his daddy go. If you can't make your son respect me, take your son with you. But I'm not gonna be here in my house where I'm supposed to have peace and you disrespecting me. No, you're not. I said, don't you ever let my son come in your house and don't acknowledge you. He don't pay no bills. He don't buy no food. When you go for Christmas, you buying Christmas gifts for my child. When you fixing dinner, you feeding him. So I be doggone, he cross your door sill. I don't care what she's saying about me. Who I am is not based on what nobody else says about me. How I raise my son to be respectful has nothing to do with how you see me. It's how I carry myself. And I'm not going to let my son think, or my children think that because that's not your parent, you don't have to respect them. You don't have to respect them. When it comes to respect from the child, if you are not physically abusing my child, you are not verbally mistreating my child, you're not showing favoritism with my child, you have no problem with me. And anytime you cross my child in any way, my job is to check my son's father. Because you have to be sure you picking somebody that's going to respect your child. So I have to check my son's father. I don't like, see, the thing is, step parents and parents are supposed to be collectively coming together to productively raise the child. But we so petty and we worry about the wrong things because too many of us still sleeping with the people that we have children with. I still have feelings with the people we have children with and think that that keeps a position because you gave them a baby. Let me tell you something, baby don't keep no man, sweetheart. A baby don't keep no man. And truth be told, you shouldn't be looking for a baby to keep no man. What people failing to realize is the title of baby mama means that's all you are, is his baby's mother. That's all you are. That's all you are. So the only connection I have with you comes from our child. That's it. And I don't look for no more than that from you. When I come to your house, and that's what I'm saying, Belinda. At the end of the day, my son goes there with those people. And where she pays the bills, where she is the queen, where she reigns supreme, whoever crosses her door sill is supposed to respect her. And I stand on that. I ain't gonna never forget, she called me one day and told me that my son colored on her wall. I said, he what? She said he took a marker and colored on her wall. And I said, what you did him? She said, well, I didn't do him nothing. You know, I don't believe in hitting other people's kids. I said, you should have knocked him on his ass. Now, everybody ain't in agreement with that. That's fine. That's Bridget. Because you know why? I know she don't mistreat my child. I know she care about my child. So if my child have a comfortable notion in his butt to think that he could go to her house and color on her wall, he need his butt whooped. And if she didn't feel comfortable doing it, she should have made his daddy do it. But I said, even if you didn't whoop him, cool. You should have punished him. You should have made him go in the room. He shouldn't have been having no toys. He shouldn't have been watching no TV. None of that. Because he don't color on the walls at my house. So my point that I was trying to get across to her is, what makes him think he don't play that at my house, but he could come to your house and do it, and then wait till his daddy leave and do it when he's with you? Because there's a disrespect that's been made comfortable with you that needs to be checked. That needs to be checked. Children know what they could get away with who they could get away with it with. There is too much disrespect for step-parents who bust their tail for their stepchildren, who love them stepchildren, who will do anything for their stepchildren. Half of the time, some of these step-parents doing way more than the parents. Why you think your baby daddy is taking care of his son? Why you think your baby daddy the one getting him on the weekend? Truth be told, is his old lady that be having that child. Is his old lady who be holding down the house. Is his old lady who go shopping when your child got something. When you thinking them Christmas presents coming from your baby daddy, he probably fronted a little change. But guess what? She be running to the store. She be asking him, man, what you getting your son for your birthday? You gonna get your son this weekend? Half of the time, the only reason your baby daddy be in the child life is because he got a woman that's in his face about his child. She want to know what's up with you and your children. See, you got to understand that respect don't go one way. At all. And I can tell you, both women that my son's daddy married got my utmost respect till this day. We have each other's phone number. When we see, guess what? What's so crazy about it, when I give conferences, his wife comes to my conferences. She has my respect, and I have hers. But the respect that she needs to have for her house when it comes to me, when it comes to her man, listen, that's my baby's father, but that's her man. That is not my man. That's not my man. That's her man. That's her husband. So I don't have authority over his money. I don't have authority over his time. I don't have authority just to call his phone when I choose to. I don't have that authority. That's not my man. Truth be told, most of the communication could go with my son. I don't even need to be involved. Half of the time, y'all still be around here letting y'all be sleeping with y'all baby daddy still, some of y'all. Y'all don't be understanding that y'all broke up. And you think giving him some or sleeping with a man sometimes gives you a position in his life. It doesn't. It doesn't. Once me and my baby daddy broke up, he ain't never kissed me. We ain't never slept together. We ain't never went on no date again. None of that. Ain't no flirting when he comes see me. None of that. None of that. He don't even come sit at my house. What for what? When he come to get his son, he ain't got to come all in my house and all that. We don't need to be alone for no reason. My son, oh, you come and get your son? My son bags be packed. His daddy car, I'm outside, boom, out the door. See you later, son. When I come to pick my son up from there, boom, see you later, son. I ain't got to come all in his house. Y'all got to know how to conduct yourself with other people, man. Y'all, you got to know how to conduct yourself with other people. Man, I went to a party one time. Listen to me. I went to a party, and they had men there, and they had women there. And I was shaking, speaking or whatever. And it was a little tight-knit party. And I said, how y'all doing? And I said, who you belong to? And the man looked at me kind of funny. He said, what you mean? I said, who are you here with? And the girl said, oh, that's my old man. I said, that's what I meant. I said, I said, I'm only establishing it. It's because I was single at the time, so I don't want to be making jokes and be too friendly and laughing and kicking and leaning all on you and smile. You is somebody man. No. That's that girl's old man. So there is a way that my single self had to conduct myself with her man. That's how much I respect her and her position. And I don't know her. But I don't need to be leaning all on you, slapping all on you, all this and all that. If you try to come flirt with me, I know to shut it down because I know you got somebody. I don't understand how we seem to be lost that boundaries have to be set. Boundaries. The only time you don't set boundaries is because you don't want none. You don't want none. You don't care if he got an old lady. You don't care about his wife. You don't care about none of that. Just be real. And then when you get caught messing with somebody, man, you be acting all lost and innocent. You didn't care. Just be real. Say you was doing you and it didn't matter. I'm not built like that. Other women matter. Other women's relationship matter. To me. Her title matter. And we got to just be honest and say we open and we don't care. We don't care about other women's husbands. We don't care about you being his wife. We just don't care. And that's just the bottom line. We don't care. Okay, even if he lied to you in the beginning. Even if you didn't, once you found out you was invested, your time was invested and you didn't care. Your feelings mattered. But I am a woman who believes that other women matter. It ain't about, oh, you don't owe her nothing. I don't have to owe her nothing. She gets my respect because she's a human being. She's a woman. She's a person. So if she's somebody's wife, I'm going to respect her being that wife. I don't have to know her or owe her nothing to respect that. That says a lot about me. You are my baby's father's wife, and I will respect you. You are somebody else's old lady. I respect you. I stand against women openly hurting other women. We got enough men doing it, but they do it because we don't care to help them do it. We don't care. And I really want to know why we don't care. I care. But guess what, Noak? Even if it ain't about karma, it's about your personality. Yes, karma comes back around, but just me being a woman, forget the fact that I don't want it to happen to me. I'm a woman first. I'm a woman first. How could I be okay raising a son and helping my son beat on a woman and cheat on a woman if I'm a woman? How? How can I be cool with that? I can't be cool with that. I can't amen my son and help my son destroy the soul of another woman if I'm a woman. Man, I know what it looked like to be in your house checking a man that you love about cheating on you and lying to you. Man, I know that pain. I'm talking about really know that pain. I know the pain to make you feel like you losing your mind and make you feel stupid and make you feel like you don't understand and you done gave too much, but then you don't know how to let go. You're tired of taking the same thing. Why on earth would I want anybody else to feel that? Why? I know what it feels feel like to wonder if he's still playing back and forth on you? That is a gut-wrenching feeling. And I wouldn't want my worst enemy to feel that. So definitely when it comes to my son's father, and I watch him get with a woman, this is who he say he gonna be with, she got my respect, homegirl. You got my respect. You are my son's father. You are my son's stepmother. And I respect you, my girl. I won't call his phone. I don't feel no type of way. I'm not calling him, asking him for no lump sums of money and think that it don't matter if how you feel about it. It matters. The money that my baby father earns is for your household and my son. The only time I have a problem with it is if my son have needs and his son is not meeting the needs of my son. But when it comes down to if I'm struggling, that is not his responsibility. Too many of us sleeping with other men to feel like our baby daddy is our responsibility. You need to be asking that man who just left out your house why to help you get a call. You need to ask that man who you let creep in when your children sleep to help you get a purse or help you pay your light bill. Because guess what? When my baby daddy light bill due, I ain't sending no money over there. Why you asking him? Because your child lived there, okay. So when the child go by the daddy, is you sending money over there? The needs of my child get met in the middle. But our household gets run by the people that run the household. And too many of y'all giving y'all cat away to buku men, but looking at your baby daddy like he is supposed to be taking care of you. He is supposed to be taking care of his child. If there is a need that affects your child, I don't have no problem with you sitting down, having a conversation with him and asking him for help because it affects your child. But I don't look for it as an obligation. Because imagine, just for a second, imagine if you was on child support, right? And you still had to figure out a way to pay your bills on your own. I'm not making excuses for men. I'm just being real. The man that I'm with is responsible for my well-being. And too many of y'all sleeping with a bunch of people but asking everybody else for money and help but the people you giving your body to. You want your mama to buy your baby Pampers. You want your sister to babysit. You want your cousin to give you a ride home from work. But the man that keep coming digging in you every night, you don't want to ask him for nothing. You want to seem independent. But you need help, sis. So ask that sucker who could come smile in your face and put his face between your legs to help you. That's period. You don't want to put your baby daddy on child support to help you, but you want to sit up there and ask your mom and them to keep helping you buy Pampers and buy Christmas gifts and loan you this and loan you that. Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. I am not going, and I'm a hard-working woman who believe in going out there and grinding. But I am not going to be laid up with a man, sleeping with a man who can't help me. I'm not. I am not going to disrespect my baby's father's wife by thinking he need to help me. He go out there and work to take care of his kids and take care of his wife, not his baby mama. His wife is his priority. And she knows that I understand that. I think that was my rant for the day. Because I really think we get it misunderstood. really getting misunderstood. And I'm not talking about people who disrespectful. I'm talking about just grown women being women, caring about other women and caring about the positions that we carry. We are supposed to be looking out for each other, respecting each other. And there will not be a wife walking this earth that will ever have to worry about me. Ever. There ain't a girlfriend walking this earth that got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me. I got a nice little shape. When I walk past in the store and you just maybe wondering if your man might try to holler at me, you ain't got to worry about me, sis. Because I'm going to shut him down. And I'm going, and if I was single, because I respect the man I'm with, I don't cheat. But if I was single and a man approached me, the first conversation we're going to have is are you single? And a lot of them telling y'all that they not, but y'all don't care. A lot of them being straight up. But say for instance he lied and tell you he's single. You ain't stupid, sis. He can only talk to you at certain times of the night. He don't answer his phone but gotta text you. You've been through enough to know signs or when a man may be involved somewhere. It ain't gonna be it's very, very seldom that you're gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months fully involved with a man and don't know that he mysteriously, it seems like you know. And if you're unsure, it's time to make some demands that's gonna make it sure. But I respect women. It's not about you owing them something, because we quick to say that. You don't owe her nothing. You owe it to yourself. Respect shouldn't be earned. Respect should be given. I don't respect another woman because I have to. I respect another woman because she is a person. And I respect myself enough to respect other people. Respect other people. I respect you just because you're a human. So why would I want to hurt you? Why wouldn't I care? Why wouldn't I care that it hurts you? The only way it could not care is when I don't give a damn about nobody else but myself. And that's a fact. And a lot of women want to put it out there, baby, I don't owe nothing. The man is the one that's obligated. Yeah, because you don't care. You're selfish. You're selfish. You think that if you helping a man cheat on a woman, that somehow that gives you scot-free clearance because you ain't the man? Sweetheart, if you and that man go rob a bank and you the getaway driver, but he the one that gets out and go in the bank to rob the bank, when the police come, they taking you to jail too, sweetheart. What you gonna tell the police? Oh, I didn't really rob the bank. I was just a getaway driver. You was a part of the crime. And I don't think a lot of women understand that when you messing with a married man and you know you are part of the crime. So when the consequences come raining down, you really standing there saying, oh, I ain't had nothing to do with that. I don't have no fault in it. What? Go in the store with somebody and they stealing. And watch how quick you go to jail too, because you're an accessory. Watch how a man go out there and shoot somebody and then come lay up in your house. They gonna take you to jail for housing a fugitive because you was part of the crime. Make it make sense? I respect women. I always have. I always will. I was raised by my grandmothers and my mothers who respect other women. We need to get back to that. Because we are some of the most broken, traumatized creatures walking this earth. And we are producing children broken and traumatized. And we help continue the ugly cycle of traumatization inside of each other. A married man cannot stick his penis between closed legs. Okay? You are the baby mama, sis. That's it.